So, as you guys can see here, we have the Aba Ranger mechas. Aba Ranger is the Japanese Super Sentai version of Power Rangers Dino Thunder, for those who did not know. I purchased these on eBay. They are used, so there is a little bit of wear and tear on them, but in all honesty, I like them. So, let's get right into the review. Start right here with the Blue Ranger Tricerazord. I apologize for not using the appropriate dialogue. I do not know the names off of them from the actual Aba Ranger itself, so we're just going to go through the American version. So, very good paint. I do enjoy the way it looks, the way it feels. It has very good range of motion for the most part. Obviously, the arms can move back and forth for transformation. Its mouth can open and close. I do like how it has this little switch back here that makes the horns move. So that's pretty much about as much as you get out of this. The head does come off to show the fist for when it's in Megazord mode, obviously. So we're just not going to worry about that, so we can put him aside. We can move over to the Yellow Ranger Terrazord, which again has good range of motion. The head moves up and down. The neck can move up and down, obviously mostly for transformation. The wings can move all 360 degrees. Forward, not so much back. So that's a little disappointing. We have the wings here can go in and out. And, of course, we have the legs, the little feet, that can move forward and back pretty much all the way around. So, yeah, that's about as much as this one can do. And then we'll move right on over onto the T-Rex Zord, who has a little bit more range of motion. His mouth can open and close. Very good paint job on this. I've always loved the golden teeth, the nails. I've always loved the way these Zords looked in general. The legs can move in all different kinds of ways, forward and back. Not so much side to side, though. Mine, like I said, mine's a little loose. It was bought used. The knees can move pretty well. Feet can move forward and back a little bit. I do like this feature, though. A little on switch right here, which causes the tail to spin. So you got the T-Rex drilling action there. So there's that. And then, of course, we have my personal favorites, the White Ranger Dragozord. And the beak can open and close. The head can move down about that far, up that far. Feet can move 360 degrees all around. Toe itself can open and close. The wings can move that much forward, that much back. That's about it for that. And there's really no range of motion on the Stegazord, aside from the fact that, you know, the mouth can open a little bit, about that much, and that's pretty much it. The spikes can move, though. That's also a little cool feature. They can go. He also can run on treads a little bit. You can go backwards, or if you move the spikes, the front spikes here, you move them forward, you can go forward. So that's about as much from that. So, yeah, so that's about as much you can get from them by themselves. But let's get to the real reason why we love Zords so much. Let's get to the transformation. So, I want to start off with the T-Rex. Stretch his legs out completely like this. Move his thigh pieces down. Connect them in there. Push those back. Same on the other side. You want to pull him back just a little bit. Oops. That's not supposed to do that. Bend his hands forward. Move this entire section like that, and then give it a turn. So that way he's standing up like that. We can put this down, and we take his head, bring it around, push it into the front, right here, open up this little flap, and then we can pull out the Megazord head, which is very tiny, but it still looks good. And we take the Triceratops. We basically just push all his legs up like that. So you have him like this. Connect it right there. And then you take the Pterazord. First thing you want to do is pull off her butt. Put that aside for now. Push her head down like this. Tuck the top part of her wings in. So you have her like this. And then you can move the dinosaur head forward a little bit. Lift that up. Lift this up just a smidge. So we can connect this. Got this tab right here that needs to connect to the crotch, basically. And then the wings will tab into his chest. You can bring that head right back down, push that back in, and then you take the legs of the Pterazord, move the feet up to the top like this, and pop on the helmet. And there you have the Thundersaurus Megazord. And of course, this can still spin like that. So that's still a nice little feature. You can actually take the tail off of the Triceratops, I'm sorry. Move it like this. You can take the this piece from here, plug this into here, like so. And now you have the staff. You can put it into his hand, just like that. Well, actually, not so much this hand. I'm going to take that off. Take the Triceratops head off again. And you have this little switch right here that pulls out just enough to plug that into the hand, which serves as a shield. And then you can flip the other hand out here like this. And you can plug the staff right into there. Now, some people like to display theirs like that. I'm really not that big a fan of it myself. So, let's not do that. Put it back to the way it is. That's just the way I like it. It's my own little personal preference. Now, I know he comes with auxiliary Zords. I sadly do not have any. But yeah, so there's the Thundersaurus Megazord. And next I will show you guys the Dinostegazord. And here we are with the Dinostegazord. Their transformation is much less complicated, I feel. So first thing you want to do is you want to pull off the legs. Set those aside for right now. Push the head up. Take off the wings. Take this little tail, push it in, take the head, open up the frill, and then pull out, this little handle. So you got that. Then we can set that off to the side. We take the wings here, we want to aim them down flat like this. And then we'll lift these part of the wings up, and those will now serve as the feet. We can take the hands right here, we can bend these down, turn them a little bit, straighten it out, or you can leave it bent. I personally like leaving it bent. Same thing over here. Turn it, leave it bent a little bit, and put that off to the side. Now you take the Stegazord here. You want to take his arms, push them all the way to the back, and then pretty much take the feet and stick them just like that. And you can take the two hands, plug them right in here into these pieces. And then you want to make sure his head's pointing straight up, and then just lift these little flaps. And there you have the Dinostegazord. And of course, he can hold on to his little staff right here. And of course the spikes, even in this mode, can still move. Oop, sort of. Mine are a little wonky. So let's turn that off. Like I said, mine are just a little wonky. Oh, there we go. I got it. So I do like that. This is my personal favorite Zord. My favorite Megazord of all time. I absolutely love these. And standing side by side, they look fantastic. And of course, you can actually take the Dinostegazord, take him apart, and combine him with the Thundersaurus Megazord. So let me show you that. So now here we have the Stegazord and Dragozord back to their normal states. So what you want to basically do is take your Dragozord, stick the head straight up, push the feet straight down. You can choose to close the feet. I like to do so. You want to take this tail, flip it up, and straighten the wings out completely, so it is basically just like this. And you want to take these two tabs right here, and you want to make sure they plug into this tab right here on the back. So you just take it, snap it in like that. Kind of gets a little top heavy, but there he is with his wings. And then you want to take the Stegazord, pull off these two fin plates right here, like I'm separated, plug them into these side pieces right here, like so. So he looks like this. And then you take the Stegazord, you want to connect right here somewhere on his feet, connecting to pieces on the back of this one. Just like that. And then there you have the Thundersaurus Megazord Ultra Mode. And of course you can still turn on these spikes, and there he goes. Alright guys, and there you go. That is my first review here on YouTube. If you guys enjoyed this one, if you want to see more content, feel free to like that, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more upcoming content. Of course, you can always support me through my Patreon, which I will put in the description below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and of course, may the power protect you. Have a great night, guys, and stay tuned for the next Power Ranger review.